what Action Bronson is saying is that those legends, those dudes chose to stand with him in solidarity. You know what I mean? That's the bigger picture.
Silent protest.
That's it.
And it shows some Detroit unity. Detroit's in real bad shape.
Right.
Yeah.
So they're putting on for. There's a little bit of that too. They're putting on for Detroit too. There, So that was a nice setting. The way they chose to set that up.
Word. Yeah, man. So we'll close that one out, man. And we'll roll to the second topic, and we're gonna do our top 5 MCs of all time with a little caveat. And the caveat is, when we talk top 5, we always throw your Big and Pox in there. So we're gonna leave them off, for this discussion. If you have them on there, feel free to kind of like throw them in there.
Keep your music playing.
But we're not gonna acknowledge them because they kind of take up a space or two. You know what I'm saying? So Biggie and Pac, they're not gonna be in this list just for competitive sake. And we're gonna go round table style like we usually do. But before we get into our 5, the ones, what do you guys feel top MC is? Like, what's your criteria?
Okay.
I'll just a couple of things. Your bars of it. Can you rap? Can you flow? Flow is huge for me. But then to kind of extrapolate that a little bit more, can you make records? And by records, I don't mean just Eastern records. That means like it's basically like a song, a finished product. That your finished product is something memorable. So when you have artists that have catalogs of that, that to me that's a big part of what will make them live. So yeah.
Hey Armand, you breaking up a little bit. Like your connection is breaking up a little bit. Ray, if you wanna spin back the last, you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Ray, if you wanna spin back the last 20 seconds, what you said, you got chopped up a little bit.
Yeah. All right. Go. Well, let me just do like a quick test. Can you hear me okay right now?
I think it's Armand's connection. You know what, Armand, can you hear me?
My joint say got I can hear him clearly. See, I got all my bars on my joint.
All right, go ahead, Ray.
I can hear him.
If it's acting up, I'll hit you from another line. But go ahead.
Yeah, just quick. Just besides bars, obviously it's their ability to make complete records. Like I said, I cited Ether as an example. That's a record, not a top 40 record, but that's a diss record. You know what I'm saying? So when you have an artist who can make complete records regardless of what lane they're taking, time and time again throughout the duration of album after album, that's gonna, and they're very good at it. That's gonna put them in my, in my top 5, along with beat selection.
Word. I mean, yo, you pretty much took mine. Armand, you wanna throw in your?
I'm sorry about that.
Killed that.
From perspective, I think this for MC is more so just how you spit. If you can spit and you can make me rewind my music, I don't care about if your album do a lot and all that. I don't care about that. As long as you got some nice beats and you can spit on. Like, I think terminology is better than so many rappers based off of just his beats and what he say. But he don't make his albums ain't all that. You know what I mean? But it's okay to make how good you are on the mic. Just like I base like basketball, how good you on the court. Even if you don't win, it's just, I don't really base it on that. You know what I mean? I just be like, yo, dude, the problem. Every time you come out, be like Jamal Crawford.
Right.
We compare basketball to rap all the time. Like Jamal Crawford could be in my top 5. Boys that entertain. You know what I mean? He entertained every night.
Right.
So I look at like people like terminology, Black Thought.
Beast.
Those guys are Z. I mean, they're the epitome of what an MC is. I try to stay away from like the conversations about albums and how much, you know what I mean, somebody sold and all that. I don't care. You know what I mean? As long as you can spit that work and then you got some nice beats on it and I can knock it in my car, I'm good. That's all I need.
Word. For me, my top 5 is you definitely had to impact my life at some point. Like to me, you had to at some point in my life, I had to just been rocking your stuff on like every day, all day. I was just, I was just living your music. Like if you did that, that could be for a year, that could be for 2 years, that could have been for a few months. If you did that for me, then that gets in my top 5. Now, subject to my age and when I was born, I might have missed certain artists. So the older artists, that top 5 for me is if your peers are respected. If you're peers by your peers, respected by your peers, and if your music is timeless. So like if I find myself listening to like Slick Rick's first album, like damn, like this is dope in '88, and I'm listening to it in 2000 or whatever. Like the timeless music, and content could be subjective because I like gangster stuff, I like conscious stuff, so the content could be subjective, but I just like a timeless, standard of music, man. And Ray, you pretty much took my stuff, so I had to come up with something.
Yeah, but now I also wish I said what you said because you hit it right on the head, man. And that it affects your life like that. That's a big one, man.
No doubt. You know what I mean? Spoiler alert. That's why Eminem is not in my top 5. You know what I mean? But I respect him.
Mine neither.
Yeah. He just ain't hit that personal thread for me. But if you want to hit us with something, but we're gonna go with 5 to 1. 5 meaning your least, 1 being greatest, and we gotta rank them, man. We gotta that's what keeps it juicy. You know what I'm saying? So
this top.
So your 5th, you got a 5B. Let it roll.
Yeah. 5th all-time greatest, man. I put Eminem. Reason being is because, like Brandon said, there was a time in my life where I just couldn't stop listening to his music. Not so much the nonsense about, cleaning out my closet and killing your mom or whatever, raping, whatever he talked about. It was more the type of music that sing to the moment, maybe these type of songs like that just kind of make you want to do more with yourself, because he does have good music. He does have certain songs that kind of make you want to do more. So there was a time in my life where I just banged him out. I listened to him a lot, like Armand said, he don't have to have the best hits ever. Like Ray, you said, man, he can rhyme. It's all about rhyming and the beats he picks, and to me, that's what captured me about M. You know what I mean? And then there was a point in my life when I was dealing with an ex-girlfriend, and listening to his music kind of like made me get over that. So that was more an impactful moment for me.
That's the real story.
You know what I mean? So on that note, on to the next one.
M number 5. I roll my 5 is so definitely like Pac would have definitely been in here for me. So with taking Pac out, my 5, I got to go with Talib Kweli. He's my number 5. Man, Talib basically. I was in 8th grade, and this brother was teaching me about the Willie Lynch theory on the Black Star album, and it's people in like I got friends that didn't understand what that was until they was in their 30s, because that wasn't being taught to me in my history class. Black Star changed my life. Black Star changed my life when the album came out, and Talib always was a constant thread in my life as far as lyrics and content goes. And for a while, like I had him just as a one of my artists I like, but I still put artists ahead of him. I put like Black Thought ahead of him. I put Common ahead of him. I put like Mobb Deep ahead of him. And as time goes on, man, like as I become older, Talib's, he has that aesthetic like a Tribe Called Quest. And I can take that with me everywhere I go. Like I can't take Mobb Deep everywhere I go. You know what I mean? Mobb Deep has a special place in my heart. But Talib, I could take that aesthetic anywhere I go, and it's never going to fail me. You know what I mean? When it comes to, you know, the conscious, you know, the content of his skill level, is it just dope? Like, you know, just coming with quality music. You know, he's always black. He's always unapologetic. Quality, man. That's quality, exactly. So Talib, bring that work, man. What do you say? I'm only using 10% of a mental, 10% of my mental on an instrumental, man. That's Talib for you. That's my number 5.
Ah, that was on Eardrum, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I love that album, yo. Love that album. And I could have put him even, you know, higher, but we talking all time, so it's like, you know, he's boxing some greats out the way to get in here. You know what I mean? So, Omar, who you got for your number 5, man? Or Ray?
I'm about to go on a hot date. I'm gonna give y'all
You about to dip out?
my top 5. So
Okay. You gonna run them all down?
I don't want to hear her mouth. Okay. I don't want to hear her mouth. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna give you my top 5 real quick.
Okay.
It may shock y'all though.
Okay.
Like most, I got a pit.
Talk to
my
me, man.
You gotta. They gotta be in order though.
Armand, I'm eager to hear what you gotta say, man. Talk to me, brother.
I got you. Right here, Jadakiss is my 5. I think Jadakiss is like underrated. I don't think Jadakiss is props. Who else? On my 4 is Prodigy. Prodigy always gonna be in my top. Prodigy influenced me in Catholic school to listen to hip hop and start listening to it on my own outside of my older brother. You know, so it was just strictly him. You know, I'm like, yo, man, this dude, like, my parents won't let me wear no bandana, but I was on something. I wanted to put a bandana on because of him. My 3rd is Nas. I'm gonna get at the Nas. You know what I mean? I think, you know, Nas is like a legendary. I don't think I really go too much into that because he is who he is. You know, he got some crazy music. Also, he could have had a better career. I know people might think I'm crazy, but I thought he could have even been better. You know what I mean? I think he gave out a couple duds, but you know, my 2nd is
kind of shows how good he is, though.
Armand.
My bad, bro.
Yeah, I put AZ above Nas. I know a lot of people don't agree with that, but I put him above Nas. And I think AZ has been the most consistent in like the last 20 years. Really consistent. He's just been underground, but his content has been consistent. So AZ, I will always buy AZ albums, and I will always, if he comes to the town, I always go to his shows. So I like his stuff. 1 who might smash all y'all number 1s on the low.
Ghostface.
Like you put him in the room with y'all number 1s.
Ghostface.
I'm putting my money that I'm putting my money on him to smash all y'all number 1s if they're in the room in the cipher. Black Thought.
Oh, Black Thought. Okay, yeah.
Easy money.
Woo! I
Black Thought. That's my number. And he from the 215, so I gotta show him some love, you know. So
I forgot.
That's my top. I can put my top up against a lot of people. We're gonna be like the Warriors. You put them in the room against a lot of people. We're gonna be smashing people.
Yeah.
Nobody gonna want to go after Thought and Jadakiss.
No. Woo! That's an ill combo.
So everybody you listed can straight up rap. Like if you just throw a beat on and they can just rap their asses off.
Right.
But to really come at somebody, that's a whole nother level. Yeah.
Appreciate that, brother. Go ahead, man. You know, tend to the women folk, my brother. But yeah, that's a dope.
You already know. I'm about to go see some movie on. You know, I don't even know what. I'm just going. You know what I mean?
He going to see Snowman. he going to see Snowman.
I don't even know what
that's. I ain't seeing that. I don't know. I don't know what it is, but I'm gonna check the podcast out. I'm gonna listen to it when you post it, Brandon. But next time I'll be on for the whole shindig. You know what I mean? But I'm glad to connect with you guys again. You know, we doing it big and it's late 2017, and we're gonna do it real big in 2018. So you brothers keep on doing your thing.
Oh yeah.
And I'll be on next time.